What's up, everybody? I pray all is well. Before we get into it, I just want to give a shout out to Whip It Up with Jay. This is the recipe that I got from his page, and you guys check him out and subscribe. Let's show love to one another. Let's support one another, you guys. So in the beginning, we started off washing our vegetables, my potatoes, my lemons, and now I'm getting ready to cut up a yellow onion. I used half of one I already had, and this is the other half of this onion right here to make one full onion. Two halves make a whole, right? So you want to do thin slices right here, okay? Not too fancy or anything. So we're making our own crab oil seasoning. If you don't have any, it's onion powder, garlic powder, coriander powder, paprika, cayenne, dill weed, and some dry mustard. Did I say paprika? I did. Okay, and some ground dry mustard. And we're gonna add some parsley, okay? This is how we make it our own, y'all. We adding some chicken bouillon flavor in there. We're gonna add some lemon pepper in there. We're gonna add some complete seasoning, just a little bit up in there. We got some bay leaves up in there. The only thing I wish I had was some allspice, but I didn't have any allspice. But we got that. I got a little bit of Cajun I'm gonna add up in there, y'all. Okay, so our boiled water is for our eggs and our potatoes. We want to get those rolling. About 12 minutes up in there. My potatoes are a little bigger than Jay's, but it's okay, y'all. We got some smoked sausage, and we cutting it horizontally like that. I think it's called julienne. I can't remember that slice technique, but anyway, medium heat, y'all. Okay, we getting ready to sizzle our sausage. I'm just showing you the ingredients. I got frozen crab legs, corn that's frozen, my sausage, my scallops, and my onions, and the seasoning that we made, y'all, and then shrimp. Okay, it is okay. We're gonna get this meal together, and then our cooked potatoes and eggs. So we sauteed the sausage just like Jay said. We did 45 minutes, medium heat, and now I'm taking them and putting them to the side. And once that's done, we're gonna throw our onions in there, you guys. All right, and we're gonna make sure we cook those until they're translucent, right? So a little bit as you get it rolling in there. Then we're gonna add our minced garlic. I used 2.5 tablespoons of minced garlic, okay? And then we just gonna stir that down up in there like that. Make sure you got your unsalted butter, you guys. Like Jay said, it is the key, because you don't want to have no salty behind. You just gonna throw it off. So make sure your stuff is unsalted. Always keep unsalted butter. Matter of fact, just cook with unsalted butter, right? So we can go ahead and add our seasonings that we made, you guys. And I did add a little bit more Old Bay seasoning to it, just a dash or two more, okay, just to make sure, right? And then we just gonna saute it, and y'all, the aromatics was real. I just want to let y'all know it smells so good. All right, so once you got that in there, you guys, this is my key ingredient. This is the twist. I'm adding coconut milk, sweet coconut milk, you guys. Do not be afraid. This is gonna make everything come together. It's gonna balance out the saltiness. It's going to balance out the spiciness. It's just going to combine with the butter, the fat. Everything is going to be so harmonious, you guys. So go ahead and add you some coconut milk. Okay, so we're going to taste it as we go. We always taste as we go to make sure it's to our liking. I think for me, I needed another can, so I added another can. But if you like it at this point, then let it be. Do not add another can. But for me, I like it a little bit more sweet, that coconut flavor. So I did add another can and taste it again, and you just want to let it cook for a little bit. It's so good, you guys. Try it. Try the coconut milk. Okay, so I did set some aside for my son, because, you know, keep it mild for him. And then for the adults, we're going to add a little bit more cayenne pepper and some Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, so we add that hot sauce up in there and we stir it in, okay? And that's really gonna pop with the coconut milk and the sweetness and the heat and the saltiness. All right, so now we're gonna do our bags, you guys. This is for the child, my son. We're doing some shrimp and some sausage, some corn, potatoes, a little bit of scallops, and some more shrimp. I'm gonna show y'all a good thing to do if you have kids and you're trying to enjoy your crab. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is the adult bag. We got our frozen crab clusters, okay? Because our clusters are frozen, we need to cook it in the oven for 100 to about 45 minutes, okay? In the oven on 400, because you want to make sure you cook through the frozen. So melt the frozen down and then make sure it's marinating and cooked all the way through, okay? Because it is frozen, you got to cook it longer. All right, and then I did throw some lemon wedges in there with the corn and the potatoes and the egg and our scallops. And then you're just gonna make sure you add that sauce, that flavor, okay? That juicy crab-ish, because you got that coconut milk up in there, right? So we're gonna seal that up, and then we got our last bag that we're gonna do. This is a great family meal, you guys, for your family. If you want to reconcile with family, bring them over. If you're allergic to shrimp, use fish, you guys, okay? I would use maybe salmon or something like that. I think that'd be really good. But go ahead and reconcile with people and eat with your family. Spend time with your family, because life is short, you guys, as we can see what's going on around the world. Let's reconcile and fellowship and love through the love of Jesus Christ. Okay, and forgive one another. Just let it go. Just let it go, okay? So then we're going to go ahead and put it in the oven for 400 degrees, 45 minutes. Let it ride. Okay, this is what I was telling you about to do for the children. So you get you some crab meat. Make sure the shells are out. The shells should be out, but sometimes they're little shells. So go through it, pick all the shells out, and cook it on the stove with some butter. And then you can set that aside for them, so they can feel like they part of the family and you don't want to share your crab legs, right? And this is the end result. So you go ahead and have this topping. So this topping I made was heavy cream, unsalted butter, minced garlic, Old Bay seasoning, and that was it. Minced garlic, heavy cream, butter, Old Bay seasoning. And you want to melt that down and pour it over, and that's how you finish it, you guys, with that topping seasoning, that topping flavor. And it is so good, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I pray you guys will do well. Contend for the faith. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and God bless to you all.